Hello, my name is Philipp Schmid. I'm the Chief Technology Officer at Nautel, and I'm excited to present to you our AirChain Innovation Project. We're demonstrating it at NAB this year. So draw your attention to our diagram in back that describes our demonstration. So what we've done here is we've attempted to get the entire HD Radio AirChain into a virtualizable software AirChain. So shown on here are three AirChains, one that could be potentially on-premise, one that could be a backup AirChain that's also in hardware, but we also demonstrate that we can put the whole thing into a cloud system like Amazon Web Services, and that's demonstrated right here. So we've got three AirChains. In our GV transmitter, we now have what's called an AirChain selector over here that allows you to switch between multiple AirChains. We can demonstrate to you how we can gracefully switch over from one AirChain to the next, whether that's a maintenance purpose. Maybe you have to do a software update on your main AirChain. Well, you switch over to backup, perform your software update, and then switch back over. Perhaps there is a technical problem and it automatically falls back to one of the backup AirChains. No matter the reason for the switch, it is very seamless, and we'll demonstrate that to you in a minute. And the reason why we can do that is we've changed the architecture around, and I've presented a technical paper at the Broadcast and Engineering IT conference here at the NAB show that gives you all the details. Please check the NAB proceedings for that paper, and it gives you a lot of insight into it. But the key thing is we're making the transmitter the heart of the entire AirChain, the entire architecture, and we're using the crystal in the exciter to synchronize the entire AirChain. Because all of the AirChains are synchronized with respect to one another, that's what makes the transition smooth. That's why we can change over, and we have also in the same token addressed the FM HD1 diversity delay issue that has been plaguing the industry. No matter what AirChain you're on, you're always time synced. So maybe let's have a look at the demonstration. The on-premise main AirChain is on this HD multicast over here. The backup HD multicast over here is the second AirChain, and we have a third one running on Amazon Web Services that we can switch to as well. Let's have a closer look at our GV transmitter, its new control panel, and we'll do a demonstration of how the system sounds. Okay, we're looking at our main AirChain that I just described in the previous example. We have three connections set up, one to the main one here, the second to our backup one, which will have the exact same audio. So as we blend to that one, there should be little interruption in the main programming. And then one in the cloud that has a completely different content source to it, so we can demonstrate the blend, the crossfade that we can achieve between the AirChains. So I'll turn up the radio and turn off the first one, then the second one, and you can listen to what it sounds like. Okay. Turning off the first one. See the call sign, name, backup. Now going to the cloud.
Extremely reliable, comfortably intuitive, and conveniently flexible. It's Zeta. I can feel the paradise before
my world. So you can see the failover to the backup was near seamless because it was the same audio content. The failover to the cloud had different pop music on it, so clearly you could see the transition from the classical music to the pop music, and it created a nice pleasant crossfade as we're switching AirChains. And every time the HD was reacquired, it was perfectly in sync with the FM. We have solved the FM HD1 alignment issue, and we have multiple AirChains that keep you on air all the time. We believe this is a new disruptive architecture that will change the way our HD radio is implemented and hopefully unlock the next tier of broadcasters to adopt HD radio. Thank you.